In just 3 days from now, that is on October 14, 2023, an annular solar eclipse will cross North, Central, and South America. This eclipse will be visible for millions of people in the Western Hemisphere, and it is going to be a rare sight for some people. So let's see in this video that how we can watch this annular solar eclipse. But before that, let's first understand that what is a solar eclipse and what are the types of solar eclipse. A solar eclipse is caused by the moon passing between the sun and Earth, casting a shadow over Earth. Solar eclipses only occur during a new moon phase, usually about twice a year, when the moon aligns itself in such a way that it eclipses the sun. When the moon crosses the ecliptic Earth's orbital plane, it is known as a lunar node. The distance at which the new moon approaches a node will determine the type of solar eclipse. The type of solar eclipse is also affected by the moon's distance from Earth and the distance between Earth and the sun. There are 4 different types of solar eclipses depending on how the sun, moon, and Earth are aligned at the time of the event. Number 1. A total solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between the sun and Earth, completely obscuring the face of the sun. These solar eclipses are possible because the diameter of the sun is about 400 times that of the moon, but also approximately 400 times farther away. Number 2. An annular solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between the sun and Earth, when it is near its farthest point from Earth. At this distance, the moon appears smaller than the sun and doesn't cover the entire face of the sun. Instead, a ring of light is created around the moon. Number 3. A partial solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between the sun and Earth, when the trio is not perfectly aligned. As a result, only the penumbra, the partial shadow, passes over you, and the sun will be partially obscured. Number 4. A rare hybrid solar eclipse occurs when the moon's distance from Earth is near its limits for the inner shadow, the umbra, to reach Earth, and because the planet is curved. Hybrid solar eclipses are also called annular total eclipses. In most cases, a hybrid eclipse starts as an annular eclipse because the tip of the umbra falls just short of making contact with Earth. Then it becomes total because the roundness of the planet reaches up and intercepts shadow's tip near the middle of the path. Then finally, it returns to annular towards the end of the path. Now, let's see about the annular solar eclipse of the October 14, 2023. As mentioned earlier, on October 14, 2023, an annular solar eclipse will be visible from much of the southwestern United States and Central America. This type of eclipse is often referred to as a ring of fire due to the distinctive shape the sun takes as it is partially blocked by the moon. In the United States, the annular solar eclipse begins in Oregon at 9:13 a.m. PDT and ends in Texas at 12:03 p.m. CDT. The rare sight of a circle of light around the moon visible during the day will be possible only from within a 125 miles wide path through 8 U.S. states: Oregon, Northern California, Nevada, Utah, northeastern Arizona, southwestern Colorado, New Mexico, and Texas. It will then be visible from Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, Belize, Honduras, Nicaragua, Panama, Colombia, and Brazil. However, everyone in the contiguous 48 states will have the opportunity to see at least a partial solar eclipse, and those close to the path will see a very large eclipse. When you're researching where to go, invaluable resources include the maps and information on GreatAmericanEclipse.com and also on Xavier Jubier's interactive Google map. It's a great idea to use timeanddate.com's dedicated page for the eclipse to get a full schedule of the eclipse for any location you type in, including the preceding and following partial phases. The sun is never completely blocked by the moon during an annular solar eclipse. Therefore, during an annular eclipse, it is never safe to look directly at the sun without specialized eye protection designed for solar viewing. Viewing any part of the bright sun through a camera lens, binoculars, or a telescope without a special purpose solar filter secured over the front of the optics will instantly cause severe eye injury. When watching an annular solar eclipse directly with your eyes, you must look through safe solar viewing glasses, eclipse glasses, or a safe handheld solar viewer at all times. Eclipse glasses are not regular sunglasses. Regular sunglasses, no matter how dark, are not safe for viewing the sun. Safe solar viewers are thousands of times darker and ought to comply with the ISO 12312-2 international standard. Always inspect your eclipse glasses or handheld viewer before use. If torn, scratched, or otherwise damaged, discard the device. Always supervise children using solar viewers. If you don't have eclipse glasses or a handheld solar viewer, you can use an indirect viewing method, which does not involve looking directly at the sun. One way is to use a pinhole projector, which has a small opening, for example, a hole punched in an index card, and projects an image of the sun onto a nearby surface. With the sun at your back, you can then safely view the projected image. Do not look at the sun through the pinhole, or you can seek out an amateur astronomer or an eclipse expert for more safety guidelines during watching a solar eclipse. That's it for the annular solar eclipse of 14th October. So if you liked the video, then please like and share it. And don't forget to subscribe the channel for more such updates like this.